He was the 199th pick. Almost every team said no. Some coaches said he was too slow. Others said he was too skinny. But Tom Brady never gave up. He believed in himself when no one else did. After winning 6 Super Bowls with the New England Patriots, he shocked the world. He left the team after 20 years. People said he was too old. But he proved them wrong again. He joined a new team and won his 7th Super Bowl. Today, he is known as the greatest quarterback in American football history. But how did this happen? How did a boy from California go from being ignored to becoming a champion? Hello, my amazing friends. Today, we have an incredible story, a story of hard work, faith, and big dreams. This is the life of Tom Brady, and it will not only inspire you but also help you learn English in a fun and powerful way. So listen carefully, practice new words, and let the story guide your English journey. If you're here to learn English through real stories, you're in the right place. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and click the bell icon so you never miss an episode. We have many more inspiring stories that will help you improve your English step by step. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the story of a boy who was told he couldn't do it, and proved everyone wrong. Let's begin the journey of Tom Brady. Tom Brady was born on August 3, 1977, in San Mateo, California. He was the youngest of 4 children, with 3 older sisters. His family loved sports. They often watched football and baseball together, and young Tom quickly fell in love with the game. His favorite team was the San Francisco 49ers, and his hero was quarterback Joe Montana. Every Sunday, Tom would sit close to the TV, watching every move, dreaming that one day he could be just like his idol. As a boy, Tom wasn't the biggest or fastest on the field. He didn't have a strong arm, and many kids could run faster than him. But he had something special inside, a big heart and a strong mind. He practiced every day. He listened to his coaches. And he never gave up. He was not afraid to work harder than anyone else. In high school, Tom played both football and baseball. Many people thought he had a better future in baseball. In fact, he was even chosen by a professional baseball team. But Tom had one dream in his heart: to play football. It was not the easy choice, but he followed what he loved most. He joined the University of Michigan, a big college with a strong football team. But even there, things were not easy. For 2 years, Tom sat on the bench. He was not the first choice. He was not the second choice either. He had to wait, to watch, to learn. Many players in his place would have quit. But not Tom. He kept training, he kept believing. Slowly, he got better. Slowly, his coaches began to notice. By his final year, Tom had become the starting quarterback. He led his team to big wins. He showed calm, control, and courage. Still, when the NFL draft came, teams were not impressed. He was not tall enough, not fast enough, not strong enough. One by one, teams picked other players. Tom waited and waited. Finally, with the 199th pick, the New England Patriots called his name. He had made it. He was going to the NFL. But the hardest part was still ahead. When Tom arrived at the New England Patriots, he was quiet. Nobody expected much from him. He was just another young player trying to survive in the big league. The team already had strong players. Tom was number 4 on the list of quarterbacks. In his first team photo, he looked skinny and shy. But inside, he was ready. He told the team owner, "I'm the best decision this organization has ever made." It sounded like a joke. But Tom was serious. He studied hard. He watched videos. He arrived early to practice and stayed late. He worked on his body, his mind, and his leadership. Slowly, things began to change. In his second year, the starting quarterback, Drew Bledsoe, got injured in a game. Suddenly, Tom was the one who had to play. Fans were worried. How could this young, unknown player lead the team? But Tom didn't panic. He walked onto the field with confidence. He passed the ball with precision. He made smart choices. And most of all, he never looked afraid. Week after week, he led the Patriots to win after win. The team believed in him. The coaches trusted him. The fans started to cheer his name. That season, something incredible happened. The Patriots reached the Super Bowl, the biggest game in American football. The opponent was strong, and the Patriots were the underdogs. But Tom was calm. In the final minutes of the game, the score was tied. The pressure was huge. Everyone was watching. And that's when Tom made history. He led his team down the field, step by step, with short, smart passes. Then, with just seconds left, the kicker scored the winning point. The Patriots had won the Super Bowl, and Tom Brady was named the most valuable player. He had gone from being the 199th pick to becoming a champion. People across the country were shocked. Who was this young man with the quiet voice and strong heart? How did he do it? The answer was simple. He worked harder than anyone, and he never stopped believing in himself. After that first Super Bowl in 2002, everything changed. Tom Brady was no longer just a backup player. He was now the starting quarterback, the leader of the New England Patriots. But he didn't let the fame change him. He stayed the same, focused, calm, and always ready to improve. While others celebrated, Tom went back to training. He knew that winning once was special, but winning again would take even more work. In the next few years, Tom and the Patriots kept winning. In 2004, they won Super Bowl 38 against the Carolina Panthers. It was a close game, and Tom led a game-winning drive in the final seconds. In 2005, they won again, Super Bowl 39, this time against the Philadelphia Eagles. That made 3 Super Bowl wins in just 4 years. Fans were amazed. The media started calling Tom a winner. He didn't run fast. He didn't throw the ball the farthest. But he was smart. He read the game like a chess master. He made fast, smart decisions. And he stayed calm, even in the most stressful moments. Tom had a strong connection with his coach, Bill Belichick. Together, they built one of the greatest teams in football history. When players got injured, they adjusted. When rules changed, they found new ways to win. They created a system that worked, and Tom was the heart of it. Tom also had great teammates. Wes Welker was one of his favorite wide receivers, always ready to catch short, quick passes. Later, Julian Edelman became one of his most trusted players, known for making big plays in big games. And of course, Rob Gronkowski, or just Gronk, was a powerful tight end who became one of Tom's closest friends and most dangerous weapons on the field. But success didn't always come easy. In 2008, the Patriots had a perfect season. They won every game, 16 wins and 0 losses. But in Super Bowl 42, they lost to the New York Giants in the final minutes. It was heartbreaking. Some people said Tom's best days were over. But Tom didn't quit. In 2015, he returned to the Super Bowl and won again, Super Bowl 49, this time against the Seattle Seahawks. The game was tied near the end. Seattle was close to scoring, but the Patriots made a big interception to win. Tom was named MVP. Then came Super Bowl 51 in 2017, one of the most famous games in NFL history. The Patriots were losing 28-3 against the Atlanta Falcons. Most fans thought the game was over. But Tom didn't give up. He stayed calm, passed with precision, and slowly brought his team back. The Patriots tied the game and then won in overtime. It was the biggest comeback in Super Bowl history. In 2019, he won his 6th Super Bowl, Super Bowl 53, against the Los Angeles Rams. It was a low-scoring game, but Tom led the team with experience and control. He didn't need to make big plays. He just needed to do what he always did, stay focused and lead. By now, people were calling him the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Sports magazines, news channels, and fans around the world said, "There's never been anyone like Tom Brady." But Tom didn't call himself that. He thanked his teammates and coaches, and he went back to work. He wasn't just a great player, he was a true leader. His teammates respected him. He pushed them to be better. He never shouted or blamed others. He led with action. He arrived early. He stayed late. And he always gave his best. Every year, his list of wins and records grew longer. But for Tom, it was never about the trophies. It was about the challenge, the chance to compete, to improve, and to win together. As the years passed, Tom Brady kept doing what many people thought was impossible. He kept winning. Each season, he trained like it was his first. He studied every play. He worked on every small detail. He was not just playing football. He was building something bigger, a legacy. Tom added more Super Bowl wins to his career. In 2015, he won Super Bowl 49 against the Seattle Seahawks. In 2017, he led the Patriots to Super Bowl 51 and faced the Atlanta Falcons. That game became one of the most famous comebacks in football history. The Patriots were losing 28-3. Many fans turned off their TVs. They thought the game was over. But not Tom. He looked at his teammates and said, "Let's go." Slowly, step by step, he brought the team back. He passed the ball with speed and accuracy. He stayed calm. The Patriots tied the game. Then, in overtime, they scored again and won. It was the biggest comeback in Super Bowl history. The world was amazed. Sports News said, "This is the greatest comeback ever seen." Tom had done it again. In 2019, he won his sixth title in Super Bowl 53 against the Los Angeles Rams. It was a low-scoring game, but Tom stayed focused and led the team with experience. It was not his flashiest win, but it showed his strength and discipline. By then, almost everyone agreed, Tom Brady was the greatest quarterback of all time. He had more Super Bowl wins than any other player in NFL history. No quarterback had reached more Super Bowls. He went to 10 in total. He also broke many other records. Most Super Bowl wins by a player, 7. Most Super Bowl MVP awards, 5. Most career touchdown passes, 649. Most career passing yards, over 89,000. Most wins by a starting quarterback, 251. Most playoff wins in NFL history, 35. But Tom never played just for records. He smiled, thanked his teammates, and started thinking about the next season. What made him truly special was not only his talent. It was his discipline. He slept early. He followed a special diet. He avoided sugar and junk food. He exercised every day and used special techniques to stay strong. He trained his mind too, with meditation, focus, and a positive attitude. His method became famous and was called the TB12 method. Athletes from different sports wanted to learn from him. One of the NFL's best defensive players, Tyrann Mathieu, once said, "Tom Brady is the ultimate competitor. You can't shake him. He's calm, he's smart, and he always finds a way to win." Even with all his success, Tom stayed humble. He told young athletes, "It's not about being perfect. It's about trying your best every day." Tom's journey wasn't just about winning games or breaking records. It was about showing what's possible when you never give up, when you stay focused, and when you love what you do. For 20 years, Tom Brady wore the same jersey. He played for the New England Patriots, won 6 Super Bowls, and became a legend. He and the team were like one. So when the news came in 2020 that Tom was leaving the Patriots, Many fans were shocked. Why would he leave after so much success? Was it really time for a change? Tom was now in his 40s. Most football players retire much earlier. People said he was too old to keep playing. Others said he was only great because of his coach and team. But Tom wanted to prove something, that he could win in a new place, with a new team, and show the world that he was still strong. He signed with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, a team that had not been to a Super Bowl in almost 20 years. It was a big risk. The team was young and had not won much in the past. But Tom believed in them. And more importantly, he believed in himself. He moved to Florida and started training right away. He worked with new players, learned a new system, and became the leader again. Some people laughed at the idea. Others said he should have retired. But Tom was quiet. He let the game speak for him. That season, the Buccaneers started slowly. They lost some games. But Tom didn't give up. He talked to his teammates, helped them grow, and pushed them to believe. Week by week, they got stronger. Then, in the playoffs, they won again and again. Finally, they reached the Super Bowl. And there, once again, Tom Brady did what he always does. He stayed calm. He made perfect passes. He led his team to victory. In Super Bowl 55, played in February 2021, the Buccaneers faced the Kansas City Chiefs, one of the best teams in the league. But Tom was ready. He threw 3 touchdown passes and led the Buccaneers to a 31-9 win. At age 43, he won his 7th Super Bowl, more than any other player in history. Some people cried. Others just smiled and shook their heads. It was unbelievable. Tom had left his old team. He had started fresh. And he had won again. It was one of the greatest moments in sports. Not just because of the win, but because of the message. It's never too late to chase a new dream. Tom Brady's story is not just about football. It's about life. It's about working hard, believing in yourself, and never giving up, even when no one else believes in you. From a young boy with big dreams to a man with 7 Super Bowl rings, Tom's journey teaches us that success doesn't come overnight. It takes time. It takes effort. It takes patience. He didn't start as the best. In fact, many people thought he would never make it. But he stayed focused. He trained every day. He didn't waste time comparing himself to others. He just kept moving forward. One of the biggest lessons from Tom's life is this: you don't need to be perfect. You just need to give your best. Every day. He made mistakes. He lost games. He felt tired and sometimes even doubted himself. But he never let those moments stop him. He always came back stronger. Another important lesson is discipline. Tom follows a strict routine. He sleeps early. He eats clean. He trains his mind and body. He understands that small habits build big results. He doesn't look for shortcuts. Instead, he builds his success one step at a time. He also teaches us about leadership. Tom doesn't shout to be heard. He listens. He respects his teammates. He shows them what it means to work hard. He helps others become better. That is what true leaders do, they lift people up. If you are learning English, maybe you feel like it's too hard. Maybe you're afraid to speak, afraid to make mistakes. But remember Tom Brady. Remember how many times he was told, "You can't." And how many times he answered with action, not words. Learning English is just like playing a sport. You need practice. You need patience. And most of all, you need belief. Believe in your progress. Believe in your story. Every word you learn, every sentence you say, brings you one step closer. So keep going. Like Tom, you don't need to be the biggest or the fastest. You just need to keep showing up every day with heart. Outside the football field, Tom Brady also lives with purpose and care. He is more than just an athlete. He is a father, a friend, and someone who tries to live with balance and meaning. Tom was married to Gisele Bündchen, a famous model from Brazil. Together, they had 2 children, and Tom also has a son from a previous relationship. He often says that his family is the most important part of his life. After long games or hard practices, he always made time for them. He talked about how being a dad helped him grow as a person. At home, he was not the football star. He was just dad. Tom is also known for his healthy lifestyle. He follows a special diet, avoids processed foods, drinks lots of water, and takes care of his body like a machine. But it's not only about food or exercise. He believes in a calm mind. He practices meditation, stays away from drama, and focuses on what he can control. Even with his fame, Tom has stayed humble. He often says that he is still learning, even after all his success. He thanks his coaches, his teammates, and even his fans. He remembers where he came from, a boy who was almost forgotten in the draft, who kept going anyway. He also uses his voice to help others. He supports charities and children's hospitals. He visits kids who are sick and brings them hope. He teaches young athletes that success is not just about winning, but about being kind, honest, and respectful. Tom's life shows that true greatness is not only about talent. It's about choices. It's about values. How you treat others, how you treat yourself, and what you do when no one is watching, that's what makes someone truly great. Even today, people around the world look at Tom Brady not just as a football player, but as a symbol of dedication, discipline, and heart. And that is something bigger than any trophy. Tom Brady's story is not just about football. It's about believing in yourself when the world says no. It's about waking up early, working hard, and chasing your dream even when it seems far away. He was not the strongest, He was not the fastest. But he had something that many people forget, the will to keep going. Maybe you have a dream too. Maybe you want to speak English with confidence. Maybe you want to travel, study, or start something new. It may feel difficult. You may feel like you're not good enough. But remember what Tom showed us, success begins with belief. The path is not easy, but step by step, word by word, you can get there. Thank you for joining us in this story. We hope you learned more than just English today. We hope you found inspiration. If this video helped you, please give it a like. That helps more people find this message. And leave a comment below, what part of Tom Brady's story inspired you the most? Don't forget to subscribe our channel and turn on the bell icon. We're here to help you learn English with stories that touch the heart and grow the mind. Together, we will keep learning, improving, and moving forward. And remember, just like Tom Brady, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to begin. Do you want to improve your English 20x faster? Whether it's grammar, conversation, or fluency, we have the perfect material for you. Click the link in the description or the first pinned comment and take your English to the next level.